Can't guarantee I won't burp.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. We have Jo Brown with us today, who is one of our amazing, absolutely amazing speakers on the Great Big Yawn Mental Health Fest, which, if you didn't know by now, is happening on the 10th of November, 2023.
And it's coming up, approaching quickly. Oh, I've got Nala here as well.
Oh, look, and Nala. Nala always gets involved when Jo and I are on the phone, which is lovely because I love dogs. And she's an absolute sweetheart. So if she starts talking as well, just let her join in, folks. It's okay. We don't mind. I know, love, we love you too. So, Jo, come and tell us, because your environment, this is a talk that's going to be all about the environment and why the environment that you put yourself in is so important to your mental health. This is your fantastic, awesome subject. So tell us a little bit more why.
Okay, so my environment, as for a long time, wasn't the right environment. Because I was a bit of a people pleaser. Yes. So I can remember at the age of 14 telling teachers that I was not going to be working in an office environment.
Right.
Okay. And when I got to 17, I was working in a GP surgery.
Okay.
So
I'm not going to progress any further from that one, though, because she's going to save all these little snippets for her talk.
So environment is definitely a big thing. Yeah. So I ended up in an environment what I wasn't suitable for.
Yeah.
And eventually things happened where life falls apart because you're not on that path where you should be.
Yeah.
And it's been a journey.
Yeah.
It's been a big journey.
Has it been an emotional journey?
Oh gosh, it's been a roller coaster of emotions.
Right. How did those emotions affect you? Did it affect work?
It affected my marriage to start with. I literally walked out on my husband because I had like a bit of a breakdown because I was in this environment what I didn't want to be in, but I didn't know what was the reason. I didn't even know it was the environment. I knew I was angry with the environment, but I didn't know I didn't know it was the environment what were causing the issues. So I walked away from my husband thinking it was him. And then after I'd left him, it was like that angriness and that emotion was still there. So it's like, so then I'm still in it. So eventually 2 years later, I left the job and went into a different environment, but the same kind of job. And then my feelings was, after 12 months, 18 months, then feelings was there again. And it was like, what's going on here? What's wrong? Eventually, I did leave that environment and things started changing.
Yeah.
But it still didn't get any easier.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
You're going to be telling us how, in more detail, obviously, how these changes of environment sort of really impacted you and the steps that you then needed to take to really massively change your environment to where you are now, which we won't share too much about. But you've been on this very transformational journey, and it's led you to not only revamping your whole life, but you now help other women and gentlemen
revamp their lives.
Revamp their life, don't you? So what does that mean for the people?
Well, it means that they become aware of who they are. It literally does mean that they become aware of who they are. And what it means for me is actually when I watch these people actually start their life transformation, it's like, oh, wow, you know, that they're actually taken that step to actually achieve it. And it's interesting because we do yawns. We do yawns, but we also do other releases as well, which people will get to know about probably on the 10th of November. Yeah.
But basically, the safety of knowing that it is okay to release in any way that your body needs to is actually a very important process of the whole day, because your body is holding in so much tension and so much information from the whole of your life that we're unaware of, that when
Yeah.
it does feel safe enough to release, it can be a little bit embarrassing, can't it?
Oh, just a little bit.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it actually going through this understanding process so that you are owning it rather than being embarrassed by it, and actually having that knowledge of where it might have come from,
Yeah.
gives
Yeah.
you so much power
Well,
to shift yourself forward into that transformative state. It's really quite beautiful, isn't it?
it is lovely. It's sometimes people don't understand. They tell you that you've got an issue with your body. And I'm going, no, I'm just clearing something.
Mm.
Like, but well, if you might have a medical problem, and I'm like, no, I'm fine. I just know I'm clearing something. Does that make sense? But I know.
True power of belief, of you knowing.
Oh, excuse me, was coming.
Of you knowing
Yeah.
where that has come from,
Yeah.
actually overrides other people's opinions about your life. And that is powerful, folks. And that is what this day is about. It's about the power of you understanding your body, your emotions, and your mind so well that actually you don't have to question too much where it's coming from. You trust the process of why it's actually happening, and that is where the power is.
Yeah.
So Jo is going to be talking, and I'm having to stop her because she'll just divulge too much.
Because she's excited. Because she's really excited about sharing a story. So if you want to know my story, you're going to have to come and see me, because my story is quite a powerful story.
It is. It's very powerful. And Jo is on your doorstep. She's available to work with people face to face as well as online. And I think that's really important for people to realize that outside of the NHS, there are people who can help you massively shift your life forward with these things that we don't quite understand why they're happening. And it just gives us a different perspective on how we can move our body along with our mind, along with our emotions, so everything's moving together the same way, instead of feeling like you're being pulled apart in all these different directions. It's really powerful. Jo, thank you for joining us for this short little interlude. If you are interested in attending the Great Big Yawn Mental Health Fest, which by now I'm sure you're quite curious about, it's the 10th of November at the Red Hall Hotel in Bury. Do come along. It's free networking all day, and the tickets for the speakers are very reasonably priced. So come and have some fun. The details are below, and we'll see you all very soon. Thanks, Jo.
Thank you. Bye.